Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How you guys doing? This is Go Grandmaster Revan, and you are watching Anonymous Liberty Media. It's live here on YouTube, and this is the first ever edition of Anonymous Liberty Media, and this is who Grandmaster Revan. And now, last night was a huge bitter taste in the mouths of the people that watched the last of Obama's State of the Union address. The last, seventh of the last. Now, here's a guy who promises this, promises to do that, first to fix the economy, then shut down Guantanamo Bay prison in Cuba. The prison that held supposed suspects in the attack of 9/11. Terrorists. Supposed terrorists that attacked us, supposedly attacked us. Kind of this is it's a big question. I want to know, how can somebody back up what they say? It's like a used car salesman. You go to a used car dealership, and you find yourself, you're looking for a car. No matter what car it is, it could be a 4-door, 2-door, sedan, hatchback. Could be anything that could be. You want a economical. You want You want a big buck V8. You want a little small V6, a little 4-cylinder, economical. But used car salesmen and politicians are just alike. Backdoor deals is like going to the office to sign paperwork for your car. But there's a catch in that paperwork you sign when you get your car. It's just crazy as it is, Just watching the State of the Union address, it made me not ever to want to watch TV ever again. Of course, I watch Free Speech TV on DirecTV, channel 348. Now, you want to know what is on the agenda today? What is on the agenda? Now, I want to read some news here today. Really, really hard creation. Saudi Arabia's King Solomon bin Abdul Aziz Al Hassan is suffering from periodic blackouts and unable to speak. This report from Press TV. You know, the health of the 80-year-old monarch is increasingly deteriorating as he's under regular medical care. You know, when you look at someone at this age, 80 years old, you know, hitting that age, because you see, I hit 40 years old last week. I hit a big 40 last week. I mean, can you imagine in 40 years if I hit 80? Shit. I hope when I hit 80, I'm in good health. Good health. I'm in good health. You know. There's also a news here that Queen Elizabeth II said she's taking back the United States if Trump is president. Really? Excuse me, Your Highness. Here's something you going to have to understand. You would have to mass a fucking army size of the UK to invade our country to take it back. Which technically here in the United States we got some legally owned. We got some civilians and citizens of the United States that are legally carrying firearms legally, and you want to take back the United States if Trump is president. No, just hear about this shit is fucking hilarious. Just fucking hilarious and shit. Yeah. When you look at somebody like Queen Elizabeth II, this cunt has so much gold. It's 13 trillion pounds gold. Okay, enough gold, enough trillions of pounds that you could feed almost the whole entire world. You could feed, the people of Haiti, of these third world countries. You can actually feed third world countries. I mean, we're in debt. $17 trillion in debt. That's one thing that's bugging me. Bugging me. Now this is a first open discussion. Um, I'm just like, holy shit. I just want to say a few things that can, maybe question on. I mean, we're in debt. I mean, we're thinking, okay, we're told we're about $17 trillion in debt, but yet when I heard this, I did some digging. Wanted to know more. We're actually $135 trillion in debt. It ain't our fault. When you're when you're born, this is what we're told. When you're born, you owe about 50 grand. After you're born, you owe $50,000 once you're born. How in the fuck are we going to pay 50 grand once we're born? $50 grand once you're born. I think this is periodical bullshit that you're told once you're born, you already owe $50,000. $50,000 you're owed. Wow. And now, who do we pay this debt to? This $50,000. $50,000. You know what? These bankers, these corporations can take that debt we owe. They could roll it up into a ball, and they could shove it so far up their ass. See, we shouldn't owe these fuckers anything. We should not have to owe these fuckers any goddamn thing. You know, I look at, you know, what I have here is a BlackBerry Z10. A BlackBerry Z. Look at this. A BlackBerry Z10. And you know, iPhones when they first come out, they're about $5 but after a while, you start to look at these phones. They're about $500 to $600. Yeah, the price goes down. This what bugs me. The price of these phones go down, but the price of food goes up. And the gas sometimes it depends on a certain time of the year that gas goes up. Summertime, the gas goes up. Yeah, gas goes up. The oil prices go up. But during the fall and winter time, it's low. It's down. But right between spring and summer, right from summer, the start starts the end of spring, so in the summer, gas fluctuates. The price of gas fluctuates, while the price of gas during the fall and winter, it's like right in the middle. Instead, don't going to change. It's kind of funny, depending on the season of the year, that the price of gas changes. You know, you look at how much barrels of oil would cost you. Okay, a barrel of oil will cost you. I mean, quite literally. I mean, you look at shit. I mean, you look at the price of oil. I mean, look at, you got Saudi Arabia, you got Iraq, Iran, Syria, Turkey, Libya. The places where oil is rich. Oil is rich. There was a military general that blew the whistle on, we are to take out 7 countries in 5 years. 7 countries in 5 years. Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Libya. I mean, all over the Middle East. 7 countries in 5 years. Now, the reason why we go after this country is the oil. The oil is the big conglomerate commodity right now. It always has been since, God, what, decades. You look at, let's see, 1953. Okay, there's a coup in that year where the president was taken out through a coup by our CIA and MI5. This is my question. Okay. We're not supposed to be the force police. Okay. When you have crooked people in banking, in finance, who over 100 plus years finances wars on both sides and still make their money. You have war profiteers make their money. There's no peace profiteers making money because you can't make money during peace. You have countries that trying for a democratic, trying to hopefully democratically have a democracy. But it's like certain countries that try for democracy, it seems that they do not have our permission. And it really bugs me. I mean, what gives us the right to say, no, can't have it? You know, Iran back in 53 was beginning to be a democracy. They never attacked us. They never attacked us. They haven't attacked anybody since the 1500s. Since, it's been what, 400 years, 500 years. Some almost 700 years. Iraq never attacked us. Okay, they never attacked us. So we're attacking Iraq. Okay, you know, Israel's supposed to be our ally, right? They're our ally. Why are they occupying Palestine? Israel became a country in 1948. Yeah, They became a country in 48. So I mean, why is Israel taking Palestine? And I mean, it's looking more like Israel is trying to wipe Palestine off the map. And I'm surprised that nobody has put around through Netanyahu's skull, because this guy is fucking crooked, more crooked than a goddamn banker who's at a used car salesman meeting. What I like to say, democracy. You know, we say we're trying for it, we're going for it. How come there's no democracy here? How come there's no democracy here? No, you had both sides, Democrats and Republicans, taking on uh, the role of dictators. When can we say a libertarian in the White House or a independent in the White House? I think that would be nice to have, nice to see for the first time. 150 years has been both sides, red and blue, in the White House. The one thing that's good right now is that Bernie Sanders has just taken the lead from Hillary Clinton. Holy shit. Here's a guy who's rising in the polls, scaring the shit out of Hillary. About Hillary, did you know that Bill Clinton has a mixed race son that Hillary banished? See, this is what pisses me off. When a guy has a child with another woman, his current spouse or current girlfriend does not want him to have anything to do with that child. Now, with Hillary, her problem is she's control happy. She's control hungry, power hungry. If I was Bill Clinton, I would tell Hillary, bitch, shut the fuck up. That's my son. And if you got a problem with it, I want to fuck up your chances. I'm going to fuck up your chances to become president. I want to fuck it up so damn bad. Bernie Sanders would be the Democratic nominee. See, I'm a father of a 16-year-old son. Now, if I was ever in a relationship with another woman, and I have a child with this woman, and she tells me that she wants me to have nothing to do with my son, I would say, go fuck yourself. That's my boy. I'm a dad. I'm a dad first. My kids come first. Not some crazy fucking broad. My kids come first. Well, I only have one, so don't worry about that. I think that chicken shit that, you know, I mean, real have nothing to do with his other children while having time with his current children or child. If you have children, say from both, say two or more women, have some balls, grow a pair, and be in their life. Don't let some fucking rat-headed, scatless crotch cricket tell you to cut ties with your other kids. If I was in that position, I would drop kick that cunt to the fucking curb. Because children need their dads. Children need their dads in their life. I'm lucky to be in my son's life because I'm a dad first. I'm a dad first. I'm a dad first. And that's how I feel. You know, now you know what really bugs me is that you look at this wars that we've been in. We've been in every war for the past nearly a century and a half. If you look at the almost 200 almost 200 plus years. The Revolutionary War down to the war in the Persian Gulf. You know, I mean, when is there ever going to be a peace where we're not in a war every goddamn time? I like to see where we take, say, at least 100-year break from war. Just enough time to rebuild our country up again. Because you know what? We got cities that look like abandoned ghost towns and shit, you know. Build that town up again. I mean, look at Detroit. Detroit looks like a ghost town that you would see in these pictures and videos and shit on YouTube. There's a town in Canada that's been abandoned for 40 years. Houses are still intact. We need to fix roads. We need to fix structures. We need to repave roads and shit that we have. Repair buildings. Repair bridges and shit. What can we take all that money we spent on this war on schools? Put money back into schools. Fix roads and bridges and structures and shit. Okay? Instead of spending that $4 trillion and we could rebuild schools, rebuild roads, bridges, and structures. I mean, fuck. Let's rebuild Detroit. Let's build Detroit. Let's put people back to work. You know, let's put people back to work because we need people who wants to go back to work. They want to put food on the table, a roof over their head, a bed for them to sleep in, a place called home. Because you know what, you have people in this country that are homeless. If I had $4 trillion, I would take some of that and I would take some of that money and rebuild apartment complexes and make it a homeless shelter, a home for homeless. I would take hotels that are just fucked up, rebuild those hotels. Homeless can stay. That could be a home for the homeless. They can have a bed to sleep in. They have a place to. They have a bathroom to clean up, a shower to. They can take showers or baths and shit. They could cook a meal. They would get rent free. Rent free. They would get food. They'll get help. They have food delivered. I mean, programs where they get free housing, free solar power for the home that they live in. They ain't gotta rely on power from PG&E. No, I would have a program where people would bring in groceries in for them. The ones that cannot move around very much, or the ones who can move around, get them part-time job where they could, have some money, and get paid working, a little part-time job where they have something to show for it. That's what I like to say. Rebuild street, roads, bridges, buildings, put money back into schools. I would take apartment complexes that's poorly managed, kick the fuckers out, put in someone who's trustworthy, and willing to put their ego aside and help people. Turn apartments into housing for the homeless. Even homeless families can have a place to live. Children can have their own room and bed to sleep in. A place called home. This is what I want to see. I like to see that. This is what I dream of. Helping people. I would have a organic grocery store where families can come in. People can come in, get their groceries, take it home. They'll last for a month to month to month. Come in, use the money for the part-time work, buy their groceries, go home, cook for themselves or cook for their families. That's what I like. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I like to do, and help people. This is good old Grandmaster Evan, and you just watched. You're watching the Anonymous 3D. Peace out.